And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Okay, well, I've exposed the cryoplasm spawner over there, and now we need to get some magma over there, as well as get an Inferno ready to go. So the Inferno is magnetic, machine block, and sulfur, so I need 27 of these. And then, I think it's in logistics, we need a ton of pipe. So I'm gonna get at least like 500 of this stuff, and then let's see. Do we have? Let's make a few bends, because I want to bring the pipe in, and then we're gonna run it above, or maybe like in the groove right in here, all the way down to where we need it. So let's put the pipe. Oh, pipe is already here, so let's get that run. All the way out here. All the way out here. And I'm not sure if I need that. I need this anymore. So maybe, yeah, I'm going to take that away. I don't need that anymore. So this needs to go out one more. And then up. That, and then right there is my bend. There we go, and then super build that down. That should line up. Alright, now it's just a matter of stretching this all the way across this whole build, which is why I needed so much pipe, because you need to move this magma as far as possible. Let's get her in there a little bit more. Okay. Now normally I run this like under the bleachers, so to speak, but this time I'm running it kind of out in the open. And why is that? Oh, we must have had it build. The cryoplasm grows periodically, so when it does, oh, there it goes. Yep, the dangers of standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's see, is there anything in here I kind of want? I want to take power. Okay, well, that stunk. Okay, so that's why I usually try to hide the conduits, just because it's just instant death if they happen to flicker on, and we don't really want that. I'm gonna go down to the toxic factory really quick. My inventory is getting a little full, so I want to charge Arthur up. And then use the nice little crate system I have here. Drop off some things that I don't need immediately. Fells. Don't need matter movers. Just so I can free up some of my inventory, because it's getting a little crazy. Let's see how many more lenses I probably have a couple more over here. Right when the progression. Thank you, progression, for all right. 1100. That's a good number. It's a good amount to have. I've probably got over 3,000 here, almost 3,500. I think I've got enough for now. I want lasers and batteries, and might as well grab some tubes for no particular reason. And what else was I going for? These. Okay, so I've still got some room. Good to go. Arthur is charged up. Let me get the rest of me charged. And let's head back up to the cold caves. Try to grab maybe the rest of the cryo bombs that built. This will be here. So 820 more of those. And how are we doing for fuel? What are we doing up here? 7 over there, 9 over here. How are we doing on power? See 0. See, everything's full, as you can see. That's good. If we go down to, I'm gonna go back to the toxic factory. I want to check our uranium processing. See how much more fuel we have. That might be completely full. Not full, but finished with the fuel that I had in there. In that case, the uranium dioxide is filling up, and I've got a ton. Look at that, 6,000 ready. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So I'm gonna grab a bunch there, and I'm gonna put 20 in there just to keep this going. Otherwise, this would run out of fuel, and all these would run out of fuel, and would be slow down to a grind. Okay. Let's head back to the cold caves. See if we can't not die this time. Follow our pipe out here. Fluid pipe. Let's stick to the top this time. Find our leading edge, build onto it. And I know I've got some lights around here somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't know where, because I want to light up the leading edge of this, just so I know where it is. And then we have to take these side ones off, because that is where... Really? I want to pick that up. Okay. So this is relatively safe. I mean, it's still not super safe, but relatively safe. Kind of the midway point, or the staging point for the cryo. Okay, we're going to continue onward here. I've already extended the line. So I've got a battery here with a ton of melters on it and some lancers on the top. Oh no, that's gonna upset the balance of the force there. Man, do I need some light in here. Wow. It is really dark. It's crazy how dark it is. There we go. A little bit of light. Never hurt anybody. Okay. The bombers have been going. They've been slowly clearing out some of the miscellaneous stuff in here. And how do I want to run this? I'm going to need... Let's not stand right there. I'm going to run this over. God, jetpack. Oh my god. I can't move without floating around every which way. Okay, let's I'm gonna swap this over to this side. And yeah, we're gonna need to burrow it into this side just to keep this stair step action going. I'm gonna bring it in behind this thing, because once we set this off, once we start the Inferno, this cryo spawner, I believe, will really react. So as a little trick on these, you may have seen it in previous series, but if you have trouble keeping your line of sight on your Inferno, use torches. It's going to get really bright. Use torches to line up where your cryo is, and then attach underneath those your Inferno. So the Inferno goes like right underneath these. Right centered. So you have one on each side. And then one on this side. Except we don't want to build it just yet, because we need that pipe to go right into the back. Let's see how we line up. Oh, they actually line up. It's amazing. Okay, super build that. That lines everything up like that. And this should keep that line of sight going. Leave those torches in there, again, if you're having problems. And then build it. And of course rotate that around. And it's working. Obviously it's working. I'm not sure where it's building the leading edge. Why is the Dazzler running? Why are you burrowing that way? Is there a new cryo that's coming out that way? Oh, there's some new cryo. Oh yeah. Look at that. Tons of it over here. Okay, let's make sure we're not going to get too crazy with the cryo in here. So yeah, this middle might fill up with cryo, which is fine. Oh wow, look at that. Now this one will kick off. Yep. That's a lot of cryo to clear out right in there. And now that there's a trench in there, it'll really be able to clean a lot of it out of there. I mean, that little trench that's in there, that 3x3, it really helps. Really helps with that. And then this thing takes, I mean, it says time remaining. It actually takes half of what it says. Especially, I think it's because I'm in rapid mode. Maybe, I don't know. But it takes like 900. So as soon as this time remaining hits 900, we should be good to go. It should never lose line of sight due to those torches. Otherwise, if cryo were to spawn in between here and the top of this, it would lose line of sight and reset that timer. So the little torch method is a way to make sure that you're able to clear the cryo, because it's quite the fight just to get out here. And it would be a shame to come all the way out here and not be able to clear that thing. But yeah, it dumps a lot of cryo. You can see the amount of creep that it's building. I mean, it just goes up fast. So it's pushing a lot of creep into the system. Look at that. My dazzlers are doing what they can to keep up with it. I knew I could put another dazzler like right in here, right beside here. And that would help clear from both directions. Oh, here we go, another growth spurt. And when you use the Inferno, the cryo tries to grow towards your magma bore. So the general direction of your cryoplasm will try to grow towards your magma bore. Alright, clearing out what we can here. Again, there might be a little bit of a pile in between around the middle, because I took out the Inferno. Man, we're getting there. So remember, there are 8 of these cryo spawners around your base, around the C5. So the northeast, southwest, and then northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. All of those. And I've done quite a few of these. Lots of different methods. Just, you know, find a system that works for you, and all will be fine. Oh, I missed. Didn't I put a block right there? I could swear I put a block right there. In order to prevent this from happening. We're probably going to hit another growth spurt here soon. The bombers are trying to keep up, but this thing really, yeah, look at it. It's growing like crazy out here. Dazzlers are struggling. Yeah, it's growing there. It's growing out there. It's really filling in this whole area. Ooh, yeah, there's some. But once it's gone, you know, the cryo stops flowing. So your machines quickly catch up. Want to make sure we're maintaining here. Ooh, there's another growth spurt. You can just see it cascade down. All my melters down here are helping keep the top clear, at least. Plenty. I've got 20,000 power per second flowing into this one here, so should be pretty good. And we got about 600. No, 400. We got about 400 seconds left. Look at that. What my dazzler's doing, all right. All right, I think we'll come back. Once this gets down close to clearing the cryo spawner, I'll come back with the next episode. Finish up clearing this thing out, and then take a final base tour, and that will wrap the FortressCraft series, and kind of a momentous occasion because I've had a FortressCraft series going on my channel now, one video a day for over a year and a half. So that's quite a lot of videos, quite a lot of content for this game, and I just think it's time to move on. So come back for the final base tour, and that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.